The Blackwood Motel, Episode 5. The Other Ethan. The front door creaked open, not all at once, slowly, as though someone on the other side wanted us to watch. Sheriff Walter tightened his grip on the shotgun. My own hands were trembling. Standing on the porch was me. Every detail was identical. The same dark jacket, the same flashlight, the same scar above my eyebrow, even the same frightened expression. He smiled. I didn't. Behind him stood dozens of pale figures, the missing guests, silent, watching, waiting. Then my double spoke. "You've made this much harder than it needed to be." His voice was mine, exactly mine. Walter whispered, "Don't listen to him." The other Ethan laughed. "No, Walter, don't make the same mistake twice." Walter's face turned white. "What did you just say?" The smile vanished from my double's face. "You already failed once." The lights exploded. Glass showered across the floor. The house fell into darkness. Then something slammed against the front door. Once, twice, 3 times. The wood splintered. Walter fired the shotgun. The blast echoed through the house. Silence. Then laughter. Not one voice, hundreds, coming from outside. Every missing guest was laughing. I grabbed Walter's arm. "We have to go!" We rushed through the back door into the freezing night. Branches whipped against our faces as we ran into the forest behind the house. For nearly 10 minutes, neither of us looked back. Only when we reached an abandoned fire lookout did we stop to catch our breath. Walter leaned against the wall. "I've seen him before." I stared at him. "What?" "The other you." 40 years earlier, Walter opened an old notebook from his coat. Inside were faded sketches and handwritten notes. One page caught my attention. A drawing of a man. It looked exactly like me. Below it was a date. October 1984. "That's impossible." Walter nodded. I thought I was losing my mind. He turned another page. "He told me the motel doesn't trap people. It replaces them." Those words hit me like a punch. "Replaces them?" Walter swallowed hard. "When someone enters room 13, they don't always come back. Sometimes, something else does." The truth about the double. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. "So, you're saying that thing," Walter interrupted. "I'm saying I don't know which Ethan is standing in front of me." Silence. Neither of us spoke, because for the first time, I wondered the same thing. What if I wasn't the real Ethan? Suddenly, my head exploded with pain. Images flooded my mind. I wasn't standing in the forest anymore. I was somewhere else. Inside room 13. But it looked different. New furniture, bright lights, people laughing. A young couple checked into the motel. The receptionist smiled. "Enjoy your stay." The calendar on the wall read, October 17th, 1984. The couple entered room 13. Seconds later, their screams echoed through the motel. Then, everything went dark. Another image appeared. A young man walked out of room 13. He looked exactly like me. He smiled, then disappeared into the crowd. I collapsed onto the ground. Walter helped me sit up. "What did you see?" I struggled to breathe. "I've been there before." Walter's face hardened. "I know." Before I could ask how, his radio crackled to life, static. Then a familiar voice. "Ethan?" Not the other Ethan. This voice was different, older, weaker. "I'm still alive." Walter's eyes widened. The voice continued. "In the basement." Then silence. We drove back toward the motel. The building looked even darker than before. Thunder rolled across the sky. Rain began falling. Every window reflected lightning. The motel looked alive, waiting. Walter led me around the back of the building. Hidden beneath broken wooden stairs was a rusted steel door. He unlocked it. Cold air rushed upward. The smell, rotting wood, wet earth, something ancient. We descended the narrow staircase. Each step groaned beneath our weight. The basement stretched far beneath the motel. Concrete walls, rusted pipes, chains hanging from the ceiling. Then my flashlight landed on something horrifying. Names, thousands of names, carved into every wall. Missing people, victims, dates spanning decades. Some names had faded with age. Others looked fresh, very fresh. I searched the wall. Then my heart stopped. There it was. Ethan Harper. Freshly carved. still dripping with blood. Below my name, another message appeared, as if invisible hands were carving it while we watched. Welcome home. Walter stepped backward. His breathing became rapid. This wasn't here before. Suddenly, every light in the basement went out. Complete darkness. Then came the sound. Chains dragging across concrete. Closer, closer, closer. A flashlight switched on at the far end of the basement. Someone stood there, holding it. It was the other Ethan. He smiled. You finally found me. Behind him, hundreds of pale faces slowly emerged from the darkness, and among them, I saw someone I never expected, my father, who had disappeared when I was 10 years old. He slowly raised his head, looked directly at me, and whispered, "Run!" The lights died again. Something enormous roared beneath the motel. The ground shook violently, and the basement door slammed shut. End of episode 5. To be continued in episode 6, Beneath the Motel.